Hi guys, and welcome to another ITS battle report. This one we are doing something that is a little bit of fun for me and Stormshroud. What we've done is we've not told each other what armours we're bringing.
I barely told myself what army I was bringing.
Yeah, and also we didn't know what scenario we're playing. So I've turned up today. I brought my vanilla Jing, and you brought
Vanilla Nomads.
yeah, which I don't think we've ever actually played together.
I don't think this combination has been played ever,
No.
either on or off the channel.
Yeah, and we've just done a comlog. Get a comlog, it's really good. We've just spun a random and we've got Annihilation.
So no thinking
Again,
required, just murder each other.
Yeah, kind of just wasting all those points and specialists.
Yeah.
You just think,
Ditto.
should have got more tags. As you'll see, we wrote our lists with no idea what we're facing, as you're going to see in a minute when you go through the armies. So this should be a bit more interesting for us anyway, because we've brought stuff and things. I'm looking down at the army and there's another, I can see a tag.
And I've gone old school with the Battlefield 2 Claw.
Aye.
It's been a while since we've been in the cargo yard.
It has. I can't even remember these little things, these little fork trucks.
That's just an age thing though, mate.
And we always get asked where we get them from, so where did you get these from?
All the vehicles came from CNC Workshop.
Okay.
They used to have a UK supplier, I'm not sure if they still do. They're based in Oz. So yeah, shipping will be expensive if you can't find a UK supplier. Anyway, we should probably do a lieutenant's role and start playing as opposed to just talking about stuff.
Yeah. Okay, a couple of weeks ago.
So you're about to wax lyrical. I wasn't going to get it on camera.
A couple of weeks ago, we had a conversation about going second and how to win going second.
I'm not sure this is the scenario to test it, but okay.
Well, in this, yeah, exactly. So, with all the advice that I received and all your comments and things on that database video, I think I'm going to go first, mate.
Okay, well, I read them all too. So I have the choice of deployment zones. There is more height on this side with the bridge, because that's going to be in my deployment zone. But there is something over there, that yellow container. But it's not quite as high. I think I will deploy second on this side.
Now, is that mostly because you're stood on that side?
It's mostly because I want to deny you the height.
Ah, okay.
If I'm honest, I want to deny you the height. There's enough cover over on this side that I can, do that refuse deployment thing and not give you anything to shoot at. And we'll see how I get on.
Yeah, and they're vanilla, so we haven't got the link teams in this one.
No, there's no link teams. Right, you should deploy and we'll come back.
Right, so for this game, I don't know what I'm facing and I don't know what game I'm playing, so it is really an all-comers list. And with that in mind, I want to take things that I find fun to play with. So I'm going for vanilla Jing, and with that, I'm going to take really the most obvious choice in the Jing for lieutenant, which is the Diaoying, because you get the extra orders. And you know what, I don't think I've ever noticed this one before, because it's the hacking one. For an extra 8 points, I think it's worth it. Give me that extra specialist, because you never know, you might need that specialist when you, or hacker or whatever might come up to get that classified objective. So that's the one. Hide her in behind a wall, so you get that +6 when they come round with this boarding shotgun. It's no brainer. So I've got an extra couple of orders, so I'm going to have to go for the Moang NCO, Spitfire, because there's always a good range. 2 foot's a good range. You take HMGs, which I've got down there, which is fine for the long range stuff, but Spitfires, I like a Spitfire. And the Moang is just a little tank, isn't it? It really is a mini tag with an armor 5 BTS 6. 4/4 moves, not as massive. No wounding cap, so essentially 2.5 wounds. Mimetism, which for something that big is pretty impressive. Tiger Soldier Hacker, again, for those objectives that I might need to land on round 3. I do love a Tiger Soldier, because you've noticed I take them quite often. Ninja Hacker. Wow, the tactic boat is my favourite model. It's still one of my favourite models in the whole range. and I just love it to bits. Never really lasts very long, but it certainly is a piece that can appear and do the killer hacker thing. Blue Wolf, I've not used it very often, but I love it, and for 71 points, I think it's such a bargain. You've got +1 damage, +1 burst, berserk, all that kind of stuff, tactical awareness because it's a tag, and then you've got Gizmo Kit, which and dodge +1, immunity to shock. Yeah, it's all good. Oh, and the pilot's special operative, just in case I do need to go and press some buttons. Then I've got the Hessian. Now, I love the Hessian because it's just multi-spectra level 2, just in case I'm facing Ariadne or some more nastiness or something like that. So you never know. That level 2 multi-spectral visor with the HMG, such a nice piece. 6-2 move, so you're moving a long way then shooting. Close combat is not bad at all. I've got my martial arts level 1. Yeah, big BTS, big armor. Yeah, it's a machine, and I don't normally get to take it because I take invincible armies and things like that. So I'm looking forward to getting him on the board. And then, unfortunately, these are just cheerleaders in the end. Forward observer, just in case that classified comes up. You never know, you might need that forward observer for an extra point. I had to make these standard Zanshis because of points. So that is it. I don't know what I'm facing. I don't know what game I'm playing. Well, I'm sure you've already been told previously in the video, but at this point where we are, I don't know what I'm playing. So I don't care what I fare. These is some nice units that I enjoy playing, and I'm looking forward to giving it a go. So without further ado, let's see how we get on. Okay, I have deployed my bounty hunter, so I need to do a butte. 14, which is monofilament close combat weapon.
Do you want that or not?
Yeah, it could be fun. Okay, so I have deployed what I'm going to deploy, so let's go through it. I've brought the Hessian with machine gun. Now, as I've got first go, he's going to kind of go get a good position up there, and he's got all that area to cover with his machine gun, which would be nice. My Moang is on the table. The Spitfire version. He can go either way, depending on how my enemy sets up. And I've got my authorized bounty hunter. She's got the Red Fury and she's not impetuous, so she can get cover. In the backfield, I've got a Zanshi forward observer, and another Zanshi. Yes, they are cheerleaders. And inside this building, right at the back, there is a camo token. And I've reserved a model for deployment later.
I like how you call it a camo token. It's pretty much guaranteed to be a Dao Ying, given you've got a Moang on the table.
A Moang NCO, yeah.
You're fooling nobody.
Well, why wouldn't you? Okay, so just waiting for thoughts and plans and evil schemes.
Definitely schemes. Okay then, all comers game versus Claw and whatever he brings. I'm taking vanilla Nomads because I like them. I have 2 interventors, both with fast pandas. One's my lieutenant with Hacker Device Plus. One is a killer hacker because I think the killer hacker option is really good. Good willpower, good BTS, negative on the attack program. I think it makes a really good killer hacker. I say that every time I deploy in one of these, and it dies really quickly. So let's see if we can live up to that. Next up, Zoe and Pywell. I don't think I've ever used them. Maybe once. Gives me another hacker who's also an engineer. Gives me a forward observer who's got quite a nice little stat line. I mean, his stats on his right hand, but -6 mimetism. He's also a sensor because I don't know what Claw's bringing. I might need to uncover some sneaky Shazvasti. Triangulated fire can be situationally very useful, especially if he brings a lot of stuff with -6 mimetism of its own. So yeah, I don't think I've ever used them. Next up, the Grenzer. I go back and forth whether the Grenzer sniper is better than taking the Intruder sniper. The Intruder sniper is 7 points more, comes with the X visor, comes as a camouflage token with mimetism and stuff as MSV2. But the Grenzer comes with marksmanship. And cover comes up a lot more often than mimetism or smoke. Most of the time. So yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't been convinced one way or the other yet. I think possibly horses for courses. So this game, we're giving the Granza a go. Hellcat with Spitfire. So I've got some vicious attack piece I can bring on from an unexpected angle. Relatively good at landing, +3, so 75% chance if I go for that. I'll probably still fail. Next up, the Gecko. I went with the Mark 12 version because of the point saving, but you know, it's a damage 17 Mark 12, which is just funny. I've got an engineer in there, so I can keep it going. It's already got 3 structure, a decent amount of armor, so it's a nice little tag. It's hard to dislike the Geckos. Heckler. I have a bad habit of including the Heckler every list, partly because it comes with a fast Panda, partly because it comes with the jammer, but mostly because of the unit symbol, which is what gave me the inspiration for my paint scheme. It's probably a bad habit I need to break. Next up, another model I've never used, the Evader. I really wanted this to be the Engineer, but I couldn't find the points, the 5 points it was going to need for me to be the Engineer variant. So I've just got an AP Spitfire and decharges. Just an AP Spitfire and decharges. I've still got 1.5 wounds with my no wound in cap. I'm shock immune as well, so it's closer to proper 2 wounds. I'm a specialist still. Yeah, I'll probably forget a whole bunch of his stat line because, like I said, I've never used him. But ballistic skill 13, AP Spitfire should hold his own in a firefight. So that's Group 1. Group 2 is all of my regular orders, pretty much. I have a Liberto because they're nice, they're snacky little things but in the middle of the field. The one I have painted up is the submachine gun one, so that's the one I've gone with. Arguably the light shotgun one is more use because he's a mine layer, so you get to put down 2 camo tokens and cause a bit more disruption. I wouldn't have had the SWC in this list anyway. Next up, 3 Morlocks. That is the wrong Morlock profile because I changed this. It should be that one. There we go. 3 Morlocks, all with double action close combat weapons, all with chain rifles. They will just run forward and be missiles. Meta chemistry is amusing. If you get the right roll, you can get their damage up to, I think it's 17, which isn't bad when you compare it to combine it with their martial arts. Yeah, we'll see how they do. And last up, 2 Transductor Zons. They are regular orders in case I need them to do some more stuff with the Morlocks. They're flash pulses, which can be handy if I end up going second in ARO. And they're repeaters, which extend the hacking range I've got with all this stuff. So I don't know what mission we're playing, but I think I've got specialists covered. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 if you count the Gecko Pilot, and 6 with the Evader. That's a good number if I need to go and grab things or turn things on. I've got quite a bit of killing power in there with the 2 Spitfires, the hideous damage Mark 12 and the sniper rifle. I've got board control with the hackers and the fast pandas if I end up facing a heavy infantry pain train. Yeah, so I think the list is okay. I'll probably mess it up or the dice will betray me.
Okay then, I have deployed. I have a Transductor Zond, just a nice little flash pulse on this flank so you can see down there. Got a camo token pressed up relatively far forward. Got 1, 2, 3 Morlocks who are all hiding away from that Hessian with his pesky MSV2. And you can make their meta chemistry rolls in just a second. I have an Interventor with a combi rifle who's got a hacking device plus. I've got Pywell.
What's the silhouette on Pywell?
Pywell is only silhouette 1. He's also prone.
Oh, I can't see him.
Yeah, he's hiding.
Yeah.
I have the Motorized Bounty Hunter, who is going to be not impetuous and has a Red Fury. I'll need to make her booty roll in just a second. I have a Grenzer with his multi-sniper rifle, MSV1 and marksmanship, so he's hopefully going to be a bit of a pain in the backside. I've got Zoe, who's just covering this area in case of drop troop shenanigans. I have another Transductor Zond. I have an Evader with his AP Spitfire, and I have an Interventor Killer Hacker with a boarding shotgun. So I've got some rolls to make. But hang on.
My Blue Wolf has just gone down there.
A tag's just appeared.
Mini
okay.
tag. Tiny tag.
Right, let me make my metachemistry and booty rolls and then I'll decide where I'm placing my gecko. Okay, dice rolls that don't matter before we start. So, booty for the bounty hunter. 6. Grenades. I can do better than that. Let's try that again. 4. A light flamethrower.
You know what? I think I'd go for that.
I don't have to roll for that. That's probably better. Right, metachemistry. So, for the guy who looks like Croc, he gets a 2. He gets extra physique. Not bad. For the one who looks like Katana, a 3. She also gets extra physique. And for the one that looks like Harley Quinn, a 20. She gets extra physique and regeneration. Okay, so my Mark 12 Gecko is going to go over here, where I can try and control the engagement range a bit from that horrible thing over there. I did make.
Stood next to the hacker.
I've stood near a hacker who's also an engineer. Just in case.
Yeah.
And I did make the mistake of pointing out that my Morlocks are all going to be, damage 17 in close combat now, so Claw's going to shoot them rather than let me charge his Blue Wolf.
Oh yeah. They're definitely these.
They get shot, are they?
They're going to get shot a lot.
Okay. Should we go into your first turn so you can shoot them then?
I suppose so.
Okay, so we're going into Jing turn 1. I've spent a command token because less orders would be better. You sure that's right? We had 7 regular orders.
Oh yeah. Can't count.
That's fine.
Counting would be good.
I should have kept me gobshite. That last order's going to kill me now.
Nice.
Right then. Your biker is not impetuous, so she doesn't have to do anything. You've got no impetuous orders on the board that I'm aware of.
No.
So in case you're wondering, by the way, these blue tokens or templates are blizzard zones, which are mountain terrain and a saturation zone. So where are we going first?
Okay, so let me get this to refreshment. It's been a while. Okay, so bear with.
We'll be back. You've got your widget.
I've got my thing.
You've got your moving widget.
So we use his own irregular order to get that out of the way.
Get the tactical awareness order out of the way.
It's worth doing that first. And he's going to start.
You're going to have to spend it on him at some point, so...
Yeah, so he's going to start storming up.
Okay. You haven't come far enough that I can see you with the flashball spot.
Nope. He's
Crocman's prone.
prone. So the only thing I think I can see
is Harley.
is Harley Quinn.
Harley is... Blue Wolves do not have multispectral visors.
Nope.
So Harley is going to throw a smoke grenade. And she's probably going to throw it sort of just in front of her, somewhere around there. I'll grab a token in a second.
Fair enough.
But it's definitely going to be within 8 inches.
Yeah, I've got an AP Spitfire that I'm going to use.
Okay, well I can't claim cover because, I'm a nutter. Are you within 2 foot?
I'm planning
you
a
probably are.
Whoops. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
within 2 foot.
So you get +3 for the range. And that's it, because there's no mimetisms or anything on a Morlock. So what do you need?
Yeah, +3. 17.
17. No bonus burst or anything for a Blue Wolf? I think they're more... They're special.
It's been a while.
The specialist
I get
goes more
+1 damage, +1 attack.
Is that in ranged or close combat?
BS attack, +1 burst.
Okay, so
BS attack, +1 damage.
So you're going to get 5 shots needing 17s versus my 1 on the grenade needing a 19.
Yeah. So really, it's dice roll.
Oh, they never go well.
You can have big target numbers, but still roll low.
I could probably roll a 1. Right then. I need a 19 or less, so I'm either going to roll really low or I'm going to roll a 20.
13, that's not bad.
That's alright. More than 13, less than 17.
3, 7, 1, 14. And
So 1 hit.
We'll say that's a 4.
Damage is high. Damage 15.
AP.
I don't wear any armour. I'll just roll the dice and we'll see if it's necessary. 6. No, I think I'm unconscious.
Hey.
Good job, I've got regen. We're on to proper order this time. Where are we going?
We are going to move a little bit.
With whom?
With whom? With the blue wolf.
Does he have mountain terrain?
Yes, he has terrain total.
Okay, so he can go straight through that zone if he wants.
He could.
He wants to hide.
But let's hide behind this tiny.
You're going to pick that up and use it as a shield.
Yes.
Well, that's going to give you line of sight to the transductor zone.
Yep.
But not to that camo token.
It does slightly.
Does it?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, that was my plan, is to stay
Stay
there.
there. Okay. So just the transductor zone.
Yeah. which have got flash pulse.
It does have a flash pulse. I do have mimetism and I'm in cover, so. Oh, I'm going to flash pulse you. If I can stop you killing things with the blue wolf, it'll be funny.
Yep. So I'm +3 -6, so 11s.
You need 11s. I get +3 for the range, -3 for your
Cover.
cover. Do you have mimetism or anything on a blue wolf? I say I get +3. I just need to check the range.
No.
No. So flat roll for me against my willpower. So I need 13 or less. And you need 11.
Yes.
You've got 5 dice. I've only got the 1.
I'm definitely going for the weight of dice tactic.
13 or less.
1.
1.
Definitely less than 13.
It's down. Okay. Can you miss on all of them?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
But I can't. The ones get cancelled out.
The 1 gets cancelled. So only 3.
Only 3 saves.
AP.
Yeah, we'll roll them. See if it matters.
You exploded.
That's going to be a pass with the cover.
Still got 2 fails.
That's 2 fails, so I'll be unconscious too. My poor defenseless little robot has been shot by the big communist tag. Does the big communist tag want to shoot somebody else?
I'm kind of thinking who else is around here. We've got a camo token there.
There's a camo token there.
Those 2 are prone.
That Morlock is prone. Pywell is prone. You will be able to get a line of sight to the back of the bounty hunter. You were to move across to your right.
I don't know, to be honest.
You don't?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think this here is pretty much in line with the edge.
Oh, I meant if you came past the green.
Right,
the
so if I came
crate.
forward.
Yeah, if you came all the way over there.
So if I came forward, closer to the
Closer-
charging...
Closer to that camo token and the
Yeah.
charging lunatics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's bait.
You're not falling for it.
No.
Could I interest you in a copy of the Angling Times?
But what I think I will do is I'm going to leave him in an ARO spot, I think.
Okay.
So I think I will spend another order on him.
Okay, so another regular order. And where's he going?
He's kind of going to go here.
He's going to clomp forward to there, which will give him line of sight to that camo token, I think.
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
What does that camo token want to do? Okay, for the viewers at home, that camo token is that. And at this point in time, I don't want to do anything. So I'm going to, not take an ARO.
Fair enough.
What would you like to do the second half of your order?
Well, I can't see anybody from there, I don't think.
You might as well go for the Discover, to be fair.
Might as well. Yeah, because I'm going to be... It could be wasted otherwise. So
Yeah, if you're not going to do anything else with the other half, you might as well. So, are you within 8 inches?
Practically.
Let's get the measure. I can't tell. You are just within 8 inches. So I have cover and my mimetism, but you get +3. So you've got willpower test at -3. Next question, what's its willpower?
It's 13, so 10.
Okay, 50-50. It's a 6.
The correct 50. Okay, he shouldn't have had mimetism because it's not in his profile. That's an N3 hangover. So you passed anyway, so it's all good.
It's no different.
So it's a Liberto with submachine gun, chain colt, and don't forget submachine guns are armor piercing, and we know you're within 8 inches. So
I have many bullets though.
you do have many bullets.
I also have a flamer, and you're all
Light or heavy?
Heavy flamer.
Heavy. I'm definitely arrange you a heavy flamer.
Yeah.
I do get +6.
Which is a reminder, just in case when you start charging me.
I do get +6 to dodge with the Liberto though. So that's he might just slither out the way. So we have 5 orders, 3 orders and 2 lieutenants orders, or 3 orders and 2 for the Moang. And don't forget the irregular.
She's got one as well. Right, we'll spend hers.
We know what we're doing. We don't need a moment.
We don't need a moment. We are going to get set up into a nice place, I think.
She does have a track record of being incredibly efficient.
Yeah, she's 8, isn't she? 8-6.
8-6, yeah.
So 3 gets me.
Because of the special rules of this season of ITS, she doesn't care about terrain. She has terrain total. So she's going to go whizzing through the blizzard, kicking up snow in all directions. Okay. Don't think there's anything I can do about any of this.
Okay, another order?
Another order. Ooh, that's going to give you line of sight to this crop man. What to do. Now, I could dodge physically, and I'd dodge on a 16, or I could throw smoke on a 19. I'll throw the smoke.
Throw the smoke?
Yeah, I'll throw the smoke.
I'm going to use my Red Fury.
Okay, you're in good range. We don't need to measure that. That is definitely less than 24 and more than 8. I don't have cover, don't have mimetism, so you're going to be on +3s.
15s.
15s versus my 19s. But you only got 4 dice this time, not 5. 19 or less to land the smoke. 4.
Well, not. I quite like that one. More than 4, less than 15. 5, 6, 7, 11.
So yes.
Yeah, so yes then.
Yes. It's a Red Fury, so it's shock, but it doesn't matter, I failed all of them anyway.
LT's order, which doesn't flip around.
Okay, so your lieutenant is doing a thing?
My lieutenant is doing a thing.
Except it's not. It's telling the Moang to do a thing. What's the Moang going to do?
He's going to move.
Clomp over there.
Bump over here.
Okay.
Now,
I
the
think.
way I look through it is that line up. So I'm
Yeah.
using cover.
You are always in cover. I can't. There's no point I see you when you're not in cover.
This is very blind me.
Well, if I'm in good range, you're in good range. You are firing over a saturation zone.
I'm not sure, to be honest, because I think that's probably...
Well, if you're in bad range, I'm in bad range. If you're in good range, I'm in good range. So that cancels out. You've got mimetism, I've got mimetism, so that cancels out. We're both going to we're both firing over the saturation zone, which affects you and not me. Which I think we might have forgotten over there actually when we were firing over that one. Oh well.
No, because I came here and I could see her around the edge, and then we were cool for that.
We're good, are we?
We were good.
Woohoo! Makes a change for us to be right. My willpower's 13. Your ballistic skill is 13.
Yes.
So whatever happens, it's going to be the same target numbers.
Well, I've got 2 dice.
You have 3 dice after the saturation zone. And if I dodge, I'm going to be on what? Ooh.
Remote dodge?
Not a thing anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So if I dodge, I'm going to be dodging on an 11. An 11 is not great. Yeah, I'm not sure about an 11 for a dodge. But it's going to be better than the target number to hit. So you know what? I'm going to dodge. Because it's going to be a flat roll. I'm going to 11 regardless of the modifiers. If I shoot, if I'm in good range, I'm going to be on 10s at best. Yeah, I'm going to dodge.
Okay.
You're going to shoot me, are you?
I'm gonna shoot
Are you in good range?
Don't know.
It's probably a mistake. Oh no. So you're -3 for the range, -3 for the mimetism, -3 for the cover.
Mine's 9 overall then.
So you're on 4s on
Yeah.
3 dice because of the -1 for the saturation zone, and I'm dodging on a 11.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I think there's no
More dice, more bad.
So 11 or less. Oh, you know, yeah, that's
To 4.
one
it's a
hit.
3! 5 and an 18, but there is a 3, so... That's not good.
Do you see? They're the wrong way around.
Yeah, go into the Hessian.
The Sien next.
It's so long since I've used this, because it's...
You don't normally get this in your invincible army,
No,
despite the fact it's heavy infantry.
He's 6'2", so he's got loads of room. There's 3 inches there, 2 inches there. I could easily get onto top. So I've got a choice. I could go on top, which might leave me open a little bit too open for tags. I'll still be on a high elevation. I'll still get cover.
The Grenzer won't care about your higher elevation you cover.
Yeah.
The tag will.
I'm thinking of the other things.
Oh, you're assuming the Grenzer's dead, are you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, think positive. Positive
Okay.
thoughts. So I can either go a little bit up.
Or you could drop back down again and be safe behind cover.
So up there, half an inch, back down again. But then, if I stay up here, I'm going to be denying you a little bit.
You are going to be in the way of it if you stay up there. That is true.
He's got a very big gun, your tag, hasn't he?
He's got a Mark 12 with extra damage. So it's damage 17 Mark 12. There's also an armor-piercing Spitfire over here as well. If you stood up on the top, and you're only going to be burst 1 in ARO, unless you go into suppression fire.
I'm going to pop up and pop back down again. And I'm going to end here.
Tucked in, nice and safe.
Tucked in, see that way.
Okay.
Decision there.
So when you pop up there, I'm going to have AROs from both the tag
and
the Grenzer. So you're going to be in good range for the Grenzer. You're going to have cover, which I'm not going to care about. So I'm going to have a shot from my sniper rifle. I'm going to go for armor piercing, take away some of your armor.
Yeah, makes sense.
And I'm going to hit you on 16, so I'm definitely going to shoot you with him. Now, I think that's over 2 foot for my Mark 12. So, I think the Gecko is going to be better off dodging, because he'll dodge on an 11. If he shoots you, he's going to be on a lot less than that. Yeah, the Gecko's going to dodge, the Grenzer's going to shoot you with a shot of AP. What are you doing?
That's 2 foot.
I was right.
I'm going to shoot. I'm going to put 1 into the Gecko.
1 into the Gecko, just to make it face to face.
Just make it face to face.
And the rest into my poor Grenzer.
Into the Grenzer.
So, the tag, dodging on an 11. 3.
So, I'm going to 1 shot. 2.
I dodged. Whee! And the Grenzer needs a 16. No, he missed.
Okay, I need less than 40. 17, a 6 and a 7.
Come on.
13 with cover.
Plus armour and cover, I'm going to be okay.
Yeah.
So we did 18. The Gecko's a little further forward, and the Grenzer is still alive, and I chose to stay where I am because Claw doesn't have a lot of orders left, so I shouldn't have to take too many more attacks this turn. So we've got 1 regular order, and we could call it a lieutenant's order, but let's be honest, 1 Moang order. Which are we spending first?
I don't think I can get into a position with a Moang to kill anybody else.
Oh yeah, I think you'd be going some. Moangs aren't that nippy.
There are 4/4. I could go here and have a go at the Grenzer.
You could, yeah, you could try the Grenzer, but you'd be in the open.
Yeah, and there's a
saturation zone.
So it might be worth putting the Moang in a better position. 4 gets me to.
You can measure your movement, remember, nowadays.
Oh yeah. 4 gets me to there.
You're a good way up the stairs. I think you'll be quite
way on the stairs, but then am I poking my head above to get shot off by it on my
by the
second
Grenzer? Maybe get to the bottom of the stairs and tuck in, so you're covering this way.
Yeah, I think that makes sense, and I'll sit in the saturation zone.
You say you've got mountain terrain, don't you, on them?
Oh yeah.
So you don't care about
total terrain. So.
Total terrain. Is that the theme of this list? Does everything have total terrain?
No, I just wanted to bring stuff that's fun.
It just happens that everything that's been moved into the template has total terrain. Okay then.
So yeah, I'm going to do that.
So the lieutenant's order, which is the Moang order.
The Moang order.
And the Moang is going to go for a meander.
And I can get easily.
You go that way? Okay then.
That's the other
okay.
order.
And now that just leaves you your last...
Lieutenants, and I've got choices.
Your last regular. You've got choices?
I've got 2 major choices. 1, I can spend it on the Blue Wolf and blow him away.
What's my poor little fishman ever done to you?
Giving you an extra order.
He's an irregular, he doesn't give me that much of an order.
Yeah, but it's still an order. Or I could go on to suppression fire with him, and him.
Uh-huh.
Which, as soon as you move, I shoot.
You do?
So, I think it would be the clever thing to do.
You think the smart thing to do would be suppression fire?
Combined order.
Coordinated order.
For those 3 to all go on to suppression fire.
Takes away your range, but none of them have particularly good long lines of sight at the moment.
No, and these 2 have 2 foot range anyway.
So yeah, it's much of a muchness.
And him,
he can't see much from back there.
From anything coming down that side, you're getting shot. Anything coming down that way, you're getting shot. Covered from hacker attacks from the front with this one.
Which one? Oh, the Moang.
The Moang. This one's got the bounty hunter for
support. Yeah.
So I think that makes sense.
Okay then.
Or at least theory.
It makes sense in theory. So you're going to get 3 suppression fire tokens out and spend a command token
all that kind of stuff.
and do the thing. Whilst you're doing that, I have a roll to make to end your turn. I have a regeneration roll to make for Harley Quinn to see if she feels any better. Harley Quinn, spring back to her feet. 11. She does. She feels much better. So Harley Quinn feels better. You're on suppression fire. You're on suppression fire. You're on suppression fire. Did you want to put any of the Zanshi on suppression fire? Because they could have been part of the coordinated order as well. You can have one more of them. Because they've all got combi rifles, haven't they?
Yeah, I've all got combi rifles. I'll make her because she's got a bit more.
Yeah?
Yeah, good point. Thank you.
Not a problem. Right. And we'll go into my turn 1. Let's work out what orders I've got.
Cutting plans.
I've got a few orders left.
You've got quite a few in Group 1. Not so many green ones in Group 2.
Oh no, Group 2 got hurt. So we're going to tell both the Morlocks to, just chill.
Calm down a bit.
Calm down. It's all fine.
I thought there's 3 Morlocks.
There were, but one of them fell over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you shot one of them a lot.
You shot the other one a lot, but she got back up again.
You only clipped her.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to spend a regular order from Group 1.
Okay.
I'm going to spend it on this camera token over here.
Okay.
I'm behind this building. It's going to move 2, 3. It wants to stay out of line of sight of that bounty hunter. I think is there is good.
Yeah, well, if that's your intention, that's fine.
So you might have. Do I have stealth? Do I have stealth? It's a very good question.
Is that your first order?
That's the first half. I do have stealth, so you don't have an ARO for the movement. I don't believe anyone can see me. You're around the corner, aren't you?
The angle means that you kind of got round behind the brown barrel before.
And I am going to spend the second half of my order to do a thing, which will reveal me. So I reveal myself to be a Grenzer. Sorry, not Grenzer, a Heckler.
Ooh.
With combi rifle and jammer.
I'm assuming that you are not firing at me, you're not dodging me, you are going to actually wind up a little...
I'm going to release a fast panda, which is going to go sprinting across this gap as far as it can, which I think is about there.
Not a lot I can do about that.
No. You're about to go...
We are currently can't see each other, so...
The thing is, I'm not sure if that's within 8 inches of your tag. It's close.
And fast pandas are repeaters.
They are repeaters. Oh, that's so close. Right. I should have sent it in a straight line, actually. That was silly. Maybe a little further forward. Bit looks cooler there. Just run up to the side of the crate and just... Right then. Well, there's one way to find out if it's within 8 inches. I'm going to spend an order on this interventor hacker back here. This one.
Okay, so which interventor?
This one down here, who's resting against those pipes.
Yep. Ooh.
It's close, isn't it?
I think you're in.
You think I'm in?
Yeah.
I'm idling for the first half.
Do I turn myself on and off again?
Do you go for the reset? I mean, you are a tag. I could, possess you.
That would be unfortunate.
For you, yeah.
I'm going to turn myself off and on again.
You're going to reset? I am going to attempt to go for the total control. I think we're in.
Yeah, you can either.
Oh, I think we're comfortably in.
I thought we would be, to be honest.
He's about 7.5.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going for a possession with total control, and you're going to desperately Control-Alt-Delete.
Yep.
Which will break you out of suppression fire.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, results.
So I've got 1 on a 13, a 2.
More than 2, less than 15. A 4.
Yes.
Double action, so 2 saves with your BTS against damage 16.
What are you going for? Possession, wasn't it? Yeah. 15 and 11.
What's your BTS? Is it 6 or 3? 6. You're okay, just.
Okay, so can I do a guts roll now? Or fail a guts roll to move, dodge backwards? No?
No. Do you take a gut roll, you get hacked?
I don't think you do.
I don't think you do.
I want to.
I don't think you do.
Yeah, I would like to.
Okay. Should we get rid of that marker?
Yeah, because that was half the reason to do that.
It was a good part of the reason to do that. It feels tempting to do that again.
You're not tempting about it, you're going to.
Just because it would be funny.
I've got 6 BTS, which is pretty good. So.
You've got 6 BTS, which isn't bad. I could coordinate because I've got another hacker who could go for that. I'll hack you twice, but you reset would count against both of them, but it would double the number of dice I get to roll.
Mm.
You know what, that's worth a punt. We're going to spend a command token and a regular order. We're going to do a coordinated order with this interventor and Zoe. We're both going to idle.
I'm going to reset.
And then we're both going to try and total control you through that repeater.
Okay. How many orders you got left in there? You can't do too much. Yeah, you could. You can do lots of damage with that, let's fair it. Alright.
So they're both the same willpower. They're both going to need 15, so you're going to need a 13.
Yep. Okay, come on. Big number, but not bigger than 13. 18.
Too big. Less than 15. Well, I got a critical and a 14, so that's 5 saves you're going to need to make.
5? Oh, yeah.
Because it's double action. You need to get 11 or better each time.
11 or more on all 5 dices.
I have faith.
I don't.
All bar 1.
Oh, the 8s. And 19, 13, 18 and 20.
I like that 8.
But just 1 8 got through. Okay, so I'm going to use my willpower 14 with my hacker.
To try and take back your blue wolf.
To try and take back the blue wolf.
The blue wolf is going to use the armor-piercing Spitfire to shoot at
the bounty
hunter.
Many times.
Many times.
Only 4 because of the saturation zone.
So I'll need 12s.
And the bounty hunter is dodging on a 10.
Having screamed, I'm on your side, I'm on your side, I'm on your side.
Right, so let's go to the dice tray and see what happens. Okay, we'll do the face-to-face roll. But the bounty hunter is going to dodge out the way of his own tag. 12. No, she doesn't.
She's going to get shot.
How many times?
Just the once.
Oh. Let's roll the dice and have a look. 12.
Don't think she's going to have enough armor to get past the bonus damage, 15.
No, she's not in cover. She's not in cover, so...
Ow. And do you manage to get a 14 to turn me back off?
A 4.
So I get to make 2 ballistic, two saves. I need 11s or better. You've unpossessed me. Woo!
That could have been worse. Thank you for that, you sneaky little hacker.
Right then.
It's the first time I've ever brought that, the hacker version of that one. Would you need a minute?
If you don't mind giving me just to
work out how to hack it again.
So I'm going to spend the irregular order
Okay.
on the
On Fishboy?
on Fishboy, and now that he can't be seen, he has decided it's a good idea to empty the trigger.
You know, I'm not too sure, you know, mate.
I don't think you can.
Should we get a straight edge and have a look?
We can get a straight edge and have a look.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. Maybe you can just.
Yeah.
In which case,
Do you want to take that one back?
I'll just move. I'll still spend it on it, so I'll move back so you can't see me.
I do get an arrow.
You do get an arrow.
Do I dodge or shoot? Did he go through this saturation? No, it doesn't matter when I go one shot. Or I could dodge. Where could I dodge to? I'm going to shoot you back.
You see, I'm going to dodge. So you're going to have to deal with the cover.
Yeah.
What are you shooting me with?
I don't think I'm in range of the heavy flamer.
It'd be close.
It'd be close, but I think it was going to be over
Okay.
because it's quite a long way.
So you use the Spitfire.
Yeah. Even though you did use the heavy flamer template to do the straight edge, I didn't take any notice of it, which is a mistake. I missed a trick there, didn't I?
That was a mistake by me. It was the nearest thing I could see that was straight.
I didn't take it into account, that one. So I
think you're out.
I think I'm out. Yes. So I'm going to use the AP.
Okay,
Spitfire.
and I'm going to dodge. I get +6 to dodge, so I'll dodge on a 16.
Cool.
You'll get +3 for the range, -3 for my cover, so you'll be hitting on a flat roll of 13.
Yeah. 13 or
13 or 14.
14.
14s. So you need a 14, I need a 16, 1 on 1.
Yeah. Was it in? Was it was the flamer in? I'm curious now.
I don't think it was. Okay, 60. Oh, you're shooting your arrow.
I'm in the arrow. 5.
More than 5, less than 16. Yeah,
Yes.
I dodged.
Fish boy ended up there.
Yeah.
And for if you are curious, it was out of range for the flamer.
You spend the irregular order that Harley Quinn has.
Okay.
She's going to go sprinting forward. Let's get them to about there. No one has an ARO because you're unconscious. You're now behind a building.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep going. If I go there, I'll be able to see whichever way you come. I'm going to.
Do you know while I'm here?
Yeah.
Do you think that's the lieutenant hidden in there, or do you think that's the lieutenant here? I'm not too sure because I think it matters.
There. But that's a hacker. That's a killer hacker over there. A killer hacker cannot be a lieutenant. I'll tell you that for free.
Ah.
Doesn't mean it's that.
I think the lieutenant's over this side though.
Anyway. You might want to run Harley Quinn forward. The other one forward.
Where is it?
If I leave her there, she's more of an issue if you try and drop troops. Because I'm still not convinced you've got everything on the board. So I'm going to turn that into a regular order using a command token. And I'm going to use that command token, that regular order, to put the fish guy onto suppression fire.
Yeah, makes sense. Stop me
coming
even
this
more.
way.
You're defending this corner quite a lot, so I definitely think he's in.
Fair enough.
Even though you've kind of worked out what mine is quite easily because the 2 Mowang orders.
There wasn't a lot of subtlety in yours. I mean, there's not a lot of subtlety in mine, but there's a fraction more. Just a soupçon more. Okay, I'm going to spend the tactical awareness order that the gecko has.
Oh, we're moving.
The gecko's going for a walk. They are 6'2". Now,
What can you see at the moment? I don't think you can
you're
see
still at 5, so you're slightly higher than you would be at the moment because you're stood in that template, but you don't stick up above those crates.
No.
So I'm going to go 6 inches over here.
And those crates line up lovely, so I still don't see you.
Yeah. And I'm going to spend another 2 inches to go over here.
Where are you going?
I'm going to spend another order on it. And I'm going to go 6 inches, which will just get me to the corner. Now we can see each other, sunshine. And I think that's over 2 foot.
And I'm not really in cover there.
You're not.
Well, I'm in a snowstorm, but
I'm going to lose a point of burst.
yeah, my choices.
But actually, I think that's over 2 foot. So if you come out, if you stay in suppression fire, you might miss me altogether.
Right, well, I've got mimetism. So that's the only bonus there, but I am out in the open. I'm dodging on a 14. I think dodging on a 14 is my best option.
You're going to dodge?
Yeah, but where am I going to dodge to, though?
If you go to your left,
If I go this way, I get
you
out
will
of...
get outside of me.
Because that line, so if I dodge that way, you haven't... Well, yeah, I've got quite a few orders. You could run to the other side of those boxes again and shoot me from that direction.
I could make this awkward for you.
But
True.
but that will burn up your orders, which is not a bad thing. So yeah, I'm going to dodge.
You're going to dodge? I'm going to shoot you.
Shoot.
I am going to shoot you. I'm going to use the Mark 12. And I'm going to shoot you as many times as I can. Which will be... How many times? It would normally be 3, so it's down to 2 because of the saturation zone.
Yep.
Are we within 2 foot? I think we're just over. We are over.
Yeah, I thought we were
So
going to be...
-3 for the range, -3 for the... So I've got -6 overall.
I'm dodging, so I'll get rid of the suppression fire.
So I will have 2 dice hitting you on 7s.
It's not too bad.
It's not too bad, because giving you enough shooting back at me, I'll take that.
Yeah, 14 is the dodge.
And the damage is 17 if I can hit you.
Yeah, it's not good, is it?
Good for me.
Okay, let's see if I can roll higher than you. Okay, so Moang dodges on a 14. A 15.
Okay, can I get
15!
Can I get less than
15!
I'm gonna get less than 7, mate. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
I missed completely.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're wasting the viewer's time, but okay, do you want to do that again? Okay. How many you got left? 3? 3 and your bounty hunter. Doom 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 doom.
I wish I knew. We'll come back later when
Okay.
we're there.
I have an idea. Well, it'll be a great idea, but I do have an idea. I could bring this other interventor over this way.
The
Lynn,
hacker.
yeah, bring her over this way. I think she gets around here-ish, and still they'll be able to release her fast panda, which would put it in a position to be in hacking range of both of those heavy infantry. Which would cause you issues in your turn.
Fast pandas suck. No, hang on, I can't say that. Can I? I can't say that. Am I going to say that?
You then have to shoot at a fast panda, which would cause you some sort of internal conflict.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
No. It would take all of my orders.
Yeah. But they are extremely hackable, and
They are hackable. I've got quite a few hackers. It would give me...
They're not tagged, so you can't possess them again, so that's one bonus.
It is one bonus that they have. But it would take all of my remaining orders, bar my lieutenant's order and my
Bounty hunter.
Is it the best thing to do? Or should I spend those orders trying to cause more damage to you?
Death. Well, you know what I'd go for. I'd go for the power. Death. Bullets.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna try and be sneaky.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a regular order on her. She's gonna go 2 and 2. Tapping the evader on the shoulder as she runs past. No arrows to any of this, I don't believe.
The evader says you've got this girl.
Bye. Have fun. So that's one order. Second order, I don't believe you've got any AROs because of where everybody is. Because he's short of those crates, he's behind there. So I'm just going to measure this all at once, if that's okay.
Yeah.
We are going to run forward to there. I wasn't far off of where I thought I'd get to. I'm going to spend the last order on her. She's going to run forward to there.
Okay.
I'm small, you're behind that crate.
Okay, I believe that I took a photo earlier, and that from the centre point of that photo to where she is now is less than 8 inches.
Okay. Oh, there's a killer hacker, is there?
I did say I was bringing my favourite models.
You did. So you're going to do something, are you?
I'm going to do something.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to drop my favourite ninja.
Okay, where is the ninja?
She's just here.
Okay.
1 second. Well, that reveals me to be the ninja killer hacker with bow.
So you've got a killer hacker there who's going to do what? Are you going to Trinity me?
I'm going to killer hacker you, yes.
You're going to Trinity me. I've got 9 points of BTS.
It's pretty good.
Which is pretty good.
But this stops you throwing a fast panda.
However, there is also a minor point of pride here.
Yeah.
I'm a killer hacker.
Yeah.
You're a killer hacker. Which one of us is the better killer hacker? So
you.
You
there's no.
You can have some Trinity back.
Yeah, there's no issues there, but there's no fast panda being released. That's something.
You say that.
You can't do it.
I've got a regular order and a command token.
Okay, it's going to slow you down at least.
It's going to cost me another order, yeah. Okay. So, Trinity versus Trinity. You only have 1 dice.
Yeah.
I impose a -3 with my Trinity.
Oh,
so that cancels out your +3, so you're on a flat willpower roll.
Yep.
And I've got 3 dice needing 18s.
18s on
3 dice needing 18s.
You are definitely the better hacker.
I'm still going to lose this roll.
There are dice rolls involved. So,
you need a 13.
13. Oh dear. On 1 dice.
Oh.
5.
More than 5, less than 18. Yeah. An 8, a 15, a 16. So
Okay, and I've got the huge BTS of 0. Damage is
14, so 15, 15's or better.
on 3 dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it not going to end well, is it?
I think your head could pop.
18's fine. The 18's fine. The 3 and the 11, not so fine.
So, pop.
Oh well, it cost you an order. Ah well, she never lasts long. It was just a bit of a speed bump. Did you even feel that speed bump? You didn't really, did you?
Go away. Okay, last command token to turn that into one of them.
Yeah.
Spend one of them.
So this is your bounty hunters.
This is the bounty hunter's irregular.
Yeah.
She's going to go prone and crawl up to that crate.
Yeah, because you need to, because I would have seen you. Well, maybe not.
You might not, but you know, it's going to be hard for you to see me when you stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And for the second half,
we're going to release another speedy little bear who's going to go sprinting 8 inches. You know what, we're just going to go out into the middle here.
Okay.
So we get both of you under the coverage.
Seems fair. And that's it.
I've got my lieutenant's order left.
Yeah.
I could spend my lieutenant's order and reveal my lieutenant.
You could.
You know who my lieutenant is anyway.
We do.
So I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm going to spend my lieutenant's order on the guy back
on
here.
again, yeah.
He's going to idle.
Yep.
Now, you've got various things within range of repeaters. Do they want to do a thing?
I believe that he's out. And those two are in.
Both in.
So these two both are going to reset.
They're both going to reset.
Yeah.
I'm feeling cocky. I'm going to Oblivion and put 1 dice into both of them.
That is
Cocky.
yeah.
It's not going to work.
Yeah, you love hacking in this army, don't you?
I do like the Nomads.
Yeah.
I do like being sneaky.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to reset on both of them and we'll see where we go.
Moang first.
Okay, Moang has a whip of 13. 15.
So 15 or less for me. 5. So he needs to make it save with half his BTS. He's damage 16.
BTS of 6.
Comes down to 3.
Golden.
You're fine. The Hissien needs 14 or less.
14. 18. I'm not very...
And I need 15 or less. Critical. So 2 saves with half your BTS.
Which is 6. 20 is golden. 12.
Goes up to 15. Not enough. I've isolated the Hissien.
Oh,
Okay, viewers, we're back for using turn 2.
Turn 2.
There's been a bit of a delay at our end because there's been a lot of studying of my deployment zone
There has.
and mental measuring. So I think there's a Tiger Soldier.
Well, yes, there is. There's.
Well, you said you brought all the models you like and you love the Tiger Soldiers.
I do. And I thought, the only way I'm going to get to this guy, who's the lieutenant, is by dropping in and shooting him.
Seems harsh.
Yeah. But the thing is, with your, should we call it a firewall? It's not exactly the words I used earlier, but we'll call it a firewall for this.
For pre-watershed.
Yeah. I'm not going to get in my heavy infantry over this side of the board.
There is quite a lot of repeater coverage.
So dropping a Tiger Soldier in to shoot him would be great. So I've looked at the board quite happily, and I could land here if I wasn't a hacker. Unfortunately, I did bring the hacker version, so that's a repeater, that's a hacker. Many
the Tiger Soldier head might explode.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that might be a problem. I don't think I survived the landing. I could land here and shoot. Because that's a hacker, so I've got to be a little bit further away from that. I've got to be 8 inches away from that. I've got to be 8 inches away from that. There might be a sweet spot there, but that'd shoot me and that'd shoot me. Again, I'll not survive the landing. So, well done, Mr. Stormshroud. He's well protected. But what I am going to do,
Hello.
I'm going to drop him here.
Okay.
Drop him here.
There had to be a hole somewhere, I suppose.
Yeah, and maybe I can possess your tag, which would be hilarious.
A turnabout is fair play.
Yeah. And it leaves a hacker in your back package which you are not going to like.
No, nobody wants a hacker in their back passage.
Nobody wants that. Right.
Okay then. So we're going to attempt a roll to land a Tiger Soldier, are we?
We are. And this is after half an hour of studying and discussing and that kind of thing. I'm going to fail the roll and have to come on my edge.
So do you want to roll the dice first?
Okay, 12 or less. 4. Excellent.
Right then. So I'm going to have to make a couple of AROs here. One for the Gecko.
High.
I believe evaders are medium, but I will double check. They're both going to dodge because you can't do anything else this turn. I can't see you to shoot you. So yeah, we're going to dodge. Gecko will dodge on an 11. Oh, Gecko will do nothing. Evader will dodge on a 12. Or, will do nothing. And actually, this has been a -3 because it's out of line of sight. So the landing went off without a hitch. I didn't move. He is heavy infantry. I haven't used him before, so I wasn't entirely sure. I'm going to guess we're spending an order to possess my tag.
Well, I don't need to spend any orders on that one now.
No, you don't. You could just leave him there and let me deal with it.
Just leave it there, and it's a threat to your tag. And
or you could spend orders to possess my tag and use my tag to kill me and keep your own troops safe.
But there are other things I need to do. I need to get rid of that fast Panda.
I'd just like to remind you that on this channel, cruelty to fast pandas is a violation of the bylaws.
Okay, I'm still going to shoot the hell out of it.
Okay. Who is going to do this?
Whom?
Whom?
I'm going to use this. Zenshi.
So she's no longer in suppression fire. It was a bonus anyway. Are you within 16 inches?
No, I'm not too sure. No.
So, and can you get line of sight past the suppression fire? I think you can. The saturation zone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you've got 3 shots at -3. So 3 shots on 8. My poor defenceless fast panda is being the target of abuse from the evil communists.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, she doesn't have to move. It would take him.
Taking
long to
orders,
get
yeah.
round.
And if you try to do it with the heavy infantry, they would
Yes.
get hacked.
3 dice on 8 from a 1, a 6, and a 10.
So 2 armor saves.
Ooh.
I don't have any armor, so I'm okay. I'm actually knocked out. That's disgraceful behaviour.
Okay. If I pop up with the Hessian, I get to see.
You don't have to pop up. You could just walk out.
I
to
could
see
just walk out, but then I could just possess that guy.
You could.
He's got 6. 3. No, it's not quite enough to get side to. She's prone anyway, each in the middle.
She is prone. The hacker in the middle. Yeah.
What else really do I really want to do?
Would you like a moment?
Well, I'd like to protect my lieutenant. I think that's another thing I need to do in round two. Round 2 to protect my lieutenant. There's a few threats from her. If she gets close.
Oh yeah. If she swings that hammer on your head, you're going to feel it.
So
You do have a tag in front of her.
Yeah, I do. So I'm going to use his own order, and I can immediately get.
With your 6 inch. Are you 6?
6 inch. Yeah, 6 inch here. So I'm staying in cover. I'm 8 inches away from that thing.
You're definitely over 8 inches away from
Get
that
to
thing.
see that. I don't think I get to see anybody else.
I don't think there's anyone else you can see now. No, I don't think
No,
the
I'm not far
the
enough.
hacker's not going to see you. So just Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a smoke grenade. Seems like a wise choice.
I'm going to shoot you.
Okay, I shall throw the smoke grenade.
Does either shoot you or use the flamethrower?
The flamethrower is well out of range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the angle. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to
You're going to shoot you? No.
I'm not. I can shoot you past this
You can see a
side.
line, yeah. Okay.
All the shots.
So you get 5 shots hitting me on 17s
Yeah.
versus my 1 on a 19. So watch us roll all like 1s to 4s. 19 or less. Oh, 18.
Oh.
Oh.
You're not going to get much better than that.
Did you get 17?
I didn't. I got a couple of 16s.
So I'm good.
Yeah.
So with a chuckle, the smoke grenade tinkles out and pop. I'm alive for now. That's a serious thinking face. That's not.
Right, your gecko is looking at my Moang.
He is.
So
But we know that's over 2
I
foot.
still can't use my Moang. It's over 2 foot as well, so it's not great range for me. I could use my Hessian to move over here and shoot you with the big machine gun.
Yeah.
Pretty good range. Lots of bullets.
Yeah.
But you get to shoot back and dodge. Now, if you were to dodge, which I probably suspect you would dodge to protect yourself against the hacker. So I'm going to use the hacker.
You are going to use the hacker.
I'm going to use the hacker. I'm using
So-
the order.
The Tiger Soldier is idling, which means I get AROs with both of
I
these
didn't
guys.
actually say that, but yes.
Well, I'm assuming you're idling. Do you want to move?
Yeah,
Do you want to move out here so I can see you? Go on.
You can't see me because you're facing.
Sorry.
the table, yeah.
I was predicting your first half of your order. I'm assuming it's an idle. Am I correct, sir?
Yeah.
Which means I have to take AROs. I'm going to reset with both of them because they're both viable targets. They're both within range. Comfortably.
Comfortably. I'm going to. Know what this possession thing seems fun. So let's go and try and possess.
You're going to try and total control my gecko.
Yes.
Okay then.
I'm not going to be as good as you.
You don't have to be as good as my hackers, you just have to be better than my gecko.
Well, yeah.
So the evader doesn't need to roll because you're not doing anything to him. So just a 13 or less for the gecko. No.
14 or less for me. 13.
So 2 saves against damage 16. So I need to get 11s or better. Passed one, failed one. I have been possessed. Woo! You go months and months without any possession happening, and then it happens twice in one game. So you've got 4 orders left.
It's great, isn't it? Possession.
Okay, so I've got a Mark 12.
Okay.
I've got a Blitzen, and I've got a chain rifle.
Okay, your hackers are there
Her,
and there.
she's a killer hacker, so she can't do the thing, and the other hacker's way over there.
Okay, so I'm going to spend an order on my new
On your suddenly acquired gecko.
on my new gecko.
So your move is 4/4 at the moment.
So I'm going to get out of the way of those. I'm just coming out of the way so I can free up those guys.
Okay. So I am eligible for an ARO because you're not stealthy. So I can see you with...
I'm not too sure you can see me with him.
He can't see you. Zoe can see you.
Because he's taller than that fella.
And the evader is aware that Zoe is gesticulating rapidly that bad things are happening behind you.
What guns have I got?
What guns have I got? You've got a Mark 12,
Yeah.
you've got a chain rifle, and you've got a Blitzen.
Okay, what's a Blitzen?
It's a EM Panzerfaust, effectively.
Right.
So, I think we're both going to dodge.
Okay, if you dodge, you're not going to dodge out my way. It's too far. If you dodge, you're going to dodge around then, and I'm not going to see you. So, you're dodging from out of line of sight.
I'll be at -3 to my dodge on the evader, yeah.
I'm going to use the... I don't get any extra burst on the
Nope.
template weapon, do I?
No extra burst. It's extra damage. This is a damage 15 chain rifle.
Let's do a damage 15 chain rifle.
Damage 15 chain rifle, okay. Do you want to get the template just for fun? You know, it's definitely hit me.
Is it the big one?
It is the big one, yeah. He's only asking just now to spite. Here we go. Yeah, you definitely got me. Right then, I need to make some dodge rolls. The evader dodge, 9 or less. 6, he does dodge.
Well done.
Does Zoe dodge, 10 or less? Yep, she dodges as well. So
That's over 8 inches.
that's much longer than 8 inches. So, are we spending another order on your new tag?
On my new shiny? Yes.
So your move is 4/4 in the possessed state. Where are we off to?
We are going to go out in the open because we don't care about cover.
I'm sure the pilot cares, but he's probably not having a lot of luck. So I've got AROs from definitely from the evader, definitely from Zoe. Do I have an ARO from the Grenzer now?
I think with that being there, so yeah.
Okay. I don't think you come far enough to be seen by that. There we go, to see my hacker, and she's looking the other way anyway.
How many shots have I got with the Mark 12?
3 shots.
Cool.
Is that 1 into each?
Could be.
Could be, yeah. So, what do I want to do here? The evader's going to dodge, because you're now going to dodge on a 12. That's not bad. Zoe's going to shoot you with a combi rifle, because it'll give her a better chance in the face-to-face. And the Grenzer. What does the Grenzer want to do? What's his physique's only 11. However, if I shoot you, I'm shooting you with a sniper rifle.
It's not on cover.
It's true. The Grenzer's going to shoot. Are you within 16?
Yeah, with the AP.
No, you're within 16, so I'm going on 0s for the range. So if I shoot you, I'm going to be on 13s. If I dodge, I'm on 11s. I'm going to shoot you with a round of shock. I'm deliberately choosing the least effective ammo to shoot my own tag.
I'm going to put 1 in.
1 in each. Okay, so you're going to need 12s.
Because the ballistics
Your
is
ballistic
effective.
goes down to 12. So you need a 12 against the evaders. That's going to be 12s for me, 12s for you. You're going to need 15s against Zoe. She is going to need 14s back, I believe. And you're going to need... I get cover because I'm on a higher elevation. For the Granza, so you'll get 12s against the Granza, and he'll be on 13s back. So
12, 15 for me.
and I just need to check whether Zoe's on a 14 or a different number. But we'll meet first. I need a 12. I dodged on a 4.
More than 12, less than.
Oh, critical. So 2 saves for the evader. That's cocked. It's not a matter because they both failed. You'd caused 2 wounds. I think I'm dead. Whoop. I need a 14 for Zoe. So 6, so more than 6, less than 15.
One.
So I hit you, so you've got that armour save to make there. You're fine.
Oh.
And now the sniper needs a 13. He misses. You need a 12. You hit me.
You've got your cover.
I've got cover. I think I get 3 armour, so I think I'm alive, but I'll double check. So my gecko has killed my evader. They're both okay. Are we spending another order?
We are.
Okay, where are we off to now?
We're into.
Oh, we're going to keep meandering, are we?
I'm going to keep meandering here. Where I believe I'm over.
So you're trying to make sure you stay within 8 inches of your hacker.
So within 8 inches of my hacker, I can now see the back of that hacker.
You can see Zoe and you can see the Granza. You could see me at the start.
Yeah, yeah.
I can see at the start. So, there's nothing that the killer hacker can do because she's looking the wrong way. I think we're going to go with the same arrows here because I think it's the best chance I've got to survive is to shoot you with both of them. Are you going to put one shot into everybody again?
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay.
Well, it's either that or use the chain
rifle.
Chain rifle on that. But if I do that, I can't shoot that hacker.
Yep.
I think this is probably the best.
Okay then. Same target numbers then.
This guy.
That was going to be a 15.
Yeah.
It's going to be 15.
15,
12.
12
and I need 14s, 13s, and not a damn thing I can do.
Killer hacker.
Okay. I can't do anything about that one. So 15s for you.
12.
I'm dead. I'm unconscious. Zoe?
Zoe.
I need a 14. So
8.
more than 8, less than 15.
2.
So another armour save.
Oh, what a shame. Go on. No, I'm
No, you're good. You're on to 17. And then the sniper criticals.
Ooh.
And you don't critical me. So you need to make 2 saves.
9.
Gets to 15, so you've taken a wound.
Ah.
One order left.
What would you do? I think everybody at home watching this would do exactly the same thing.
I think it sucks to be you, Zoe.
Okay, I was under the impression you had.
I don't have any command tokens left, so the only way I'm getting out of this is if I hack you back.
The only person. Now I'm out of line of sight of the Grenza. The only person who's going to shoot me now is Zoe.
Is Zoe.
So I'm going to shoot Zoe with everything.
You're going to shoot Zoe with everything you've got.
What's her
Willpower?
no, dodging. Physique.
A 10.
So 50-50 and dodging.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So the first half, what do? You idling for the first half.
I'm definitely idling.
So are you in chain rifle range? I'm the only target you've got now.
I think I'm definitely within chain rifle range.
If I dodge,
You can dodge closer.
I could dodge closer and be in range to try and unpossess you.
You certainly could.
So I'm going to try and dodge at this point. Are you going to use the weighted dice?
I'm going to use the weighted dice then.
You're going to use 3 dice. You're over 8 inches, so you need 15s versus my 1 on a 10. Whichever way I went, it was going to be the other call that you made. There was nothing I could do about it. Okay, I need a 10. I get a 3.
More than 3, less than 15. A 16 is a miss, but the 6 and the 4 are hits.
I'll find that later. I'm dead. You're never this effective when I use you. Okay then. That just leaves you the order on the isolated Hessian and the 2 orders for the Moang.
Okay, so I'm going to do the isolated one first.
You're going to try and reset out of it, or are you going to do a thing?
You know what, I'm going to do a thing.
Okay. Climb up so you can see the sniper and drop back down.
Yeah. That's who chooses this one.
I'm going to... I'm going to shoot you.
Okay.
And I'm going to use double action, see if I can actually put you down. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the weather out there has turned absolutely revolting. So, 16 for the Grenzer. Misses on 20.
14's on the big machine gun. 15 misses, 20 misses, but the 2 and the 2 get you. 18 you grand.
10, I'm also grand. 3 armour, 3 cover, gets me to 16.
Oh.
This guy refuses to die. Okay then. Your Moang orders are left.
Yep.
I love the fact that we still flip those over, even though it has no effect. You can flip it to your heart's content. Where are we off to, Mr. Moang?
He's wander to the edge of this.
Which will give him line of sight to the Grenzer.
We can just see through.
Yeah, there is a gap. I'm going to shoot you. I don't care about your cover. You've got lots of armour. You've got 5 armour?
Many. Yeah, 5 armour.
I'm going to go with double action.
Okay.
Makes it more armour saves if I hit you.
Are we within 240? We are.
Are we over 16?
21.
Yeah, so we're good. So I don't care about your cover. I don't care about your mimetism. So I will hit you on a 16.
I'm hitting you on +3 -2 for your cover.
So you're on a flat roll of 13, I believe. But you've got more dice. You get 4 dice versus my 1. So 16's to hit. 15.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
None of those are crits.
So 2 armour saves. You get your cover. So you're up to 8 in total. So you need to. The 14 is great. The 2 is not successful. You
I have
failed.
many wounds.
Okay.
So last order. Is you spending?
See, I've not flipped it this time.
Is it on the Moang or is it on the Dao Ying?
Moang.
The Moang. What is the Moang doing?
He's idling.
He's going to idle. You know what? I'm going to shoot you with double action again.
It worked last time.
Hey, he's proving remarkably resilient up here.
It's the arm. I think, yeah, his arm's helping.
His 3 points of armour and the cover are keeping him alive just. So 16 or less for me. 9. More than 9, less than 13.
That's cocked to hell. 12.
Good job you had to reroll that one. That's the only one that gets through.
6, 8 and 16.
Now it's an armour piercing Spitfire, isn't it, on him?
No, it's not.
Just a normal Spitfire. So damage 14. That one got me.
Yeah.
End of using turn 2. The Grenzer has gone down. In fact, this flank has gone entirely. I'll be honest, things are not looking great for the Nomads. That possession is, without any command tokens, is a pain. And even if I did have one to get out of it, the instant I did it with him, he'd get, repossessed anyway. But, yeah.
Okay, we have cunning plans.
Oh, God, no. My order pools are decimated.
Good.
That hacked tag is a severe problem. Next time, keep your gob shut about the repeater and let him land his hack in air where he'll get killed.
It's because you're a nice guy.
I'm going to spend my impetus. That's why I'm going to lose. Holly is going to come legging it forward. Oh!
Okay, I'm going to use a large flamer.
You need a large flamer? I'm going to just dodge.
Dodge.
So I'll dodge on a 16.
Okay, get a little bit closer.
Get considerably closer.
Is this why you were asking what his close combat was?
Yeah.
Cool.
So 16 or less to dodge. Or 19 to get hit by the flamer. I'm unconscious. I'm dead.
The maths would have said otherwise. Yeah, you had a dodge of 19. No, dodge of 16.
So yeah, that was 76. So now, 80% chance of making it?
Yeah, many. Yeah, you should have. The theory was good, sir. Your dice are being your dice. What he doesn't know, when this room was being built, I came round one night and I kind of like desecrated it to the dice gods.
But only for me.
Only for you, yeah.
Only to me. Right, next, for the rest of them, we're playing at your studio from now on.
Would you like a minute?
That was well, I don't know if a minute's going to help me. I don't know if an hour's going to help me, but I have another plan.
Okay.
I'm going to spend an order on the heckler. He's going to stick to this side of the thing, and he's going to run through this gap, hurdling those crates.
As you can.
Because he can. That's the first half. I don't believe there's any AROs.
Nope.
I'm going to
Which way are you going?
go straight ahead, stay behind this container.
Oh, I can't see you.
No.
Are you going to repackage your fast Panda and send it out again?
Oh, I wish I
If
could.
you could do that.
Oh, I
wouldn't
wish I could.
it? Yeah.
I'm gonna
Picking
spend-
up deployables that'd be good.
I'm going to spend another order on it. I'm going to come forward to there.
So we can see each other
We
now.
can see each other, and more importantly, you're in range of my jammer.
Yeah, you know what? You know I love jammers.
Yeah. It's whether or not you think you can pass the saving throws and, just turn me into crispy fry anyway.
Crispy fry.
You're going to crispy fry me.
Crispy fry you.
I'm going to jam you because I need to knock him out.
You need to switch him off so you can get to my lieutenant.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and knock you out and then hope I survive.
Fair enough.
Can I hit you with the jammer, 13 or less? 2. Can you pass the BTS save? No. You're isolated? Do I die? I'm unconscious. I'm very dead.
So there's many charred corpses here, but I'm now isolated.
You are isolated.
Really, I'd go and get a token for that. 1 second. Okay.
My options are, at this point, I think limited would be a fair assessment. I'm going to spend its own order.
Yep.
The Hellcat is going to attempt to land outside of your line of sight.
But within my zone of control.
So there. More importantly, within 4 inches of that bleeding door.
Okay. You're not subtle with her, are you?
Not on a landing.
Not
Landings
on a-
aren't subtle for anybody.
So I can reset with him.
You can reset or you can try and change facing if I land and the guy inside can do something as well.
Well,
This is assuming I land there. If I don't land there,
she is looking at the doorway with a boarding shotgun, so I'm cool with that. What are you? Just a Hellcat with?
I'm a Hellcat with a Spitfire and a pistol.
Okay.
So I've got to land first, which for my +3 combat jet means 15 or less.
Yeah. I think I'm going to change facing with a
If I land there.
slightly.
I might not land there. I might be over here somewhere.
Slightly change facing and do nothing with that one. Go on then. Trusting your dice. They will not
I
fail
do
you.
trust them. I trust them to fail me.
Yeah, look at the tie. Look at the t-shirt suits. Go on.
15 or less. A 15.
Did it really well. Superhero landing and everything.
So now you get to declare your AOs.
Well, you did get a critical. Wait, doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm going to chase facing slightly on him,
Okay.
and there's not much I can do with her that makes her put in a better
Puts
bed.
you in a better position.
So a little bit of change facing.
So dodge at -3 effectively.
Yeah, I think that's over 8 inches.
I think so.
So I don't think that matters so much. Okay, so I'm dodging out of line of sight. My dodge is actually a 13, so it's 10s. 2.
So you can change your facing. Right then.
So I've changed my facing ever so slightly to cover this corner. Now, yeah.
Wants a medal.
Wants metal.
Wants a medal.
That's fair enough.
And I'd like some points.
And we decided at the beginning of the game these are swish swish doors.
So I'm going to go 2 inches up to the door and then 2 inches through it.
Okay.
Charge you down, little Miss Dao Ying.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Because I'm going to get a shotgun to the face. That's one reason why not.
You are going to get shot into the face. You are using bullets to shoot me. You haven't got a
I don't have a template weapon now.
weapon. So if I used a template weapon,
You would hit me, but it would make my roll a normal roll.
yeah, which would make me dead, which I don't really fancy that idea.
Okay, so you're going to
So,
use the armor piercing
I'm going to
slug.
I'm going to use the bullets. He's going to use a template weapon.
Yeah, it's fine. He can do what he likes.
Yeah.
So my choices here, I can use the Spitfire, but I'm in bad range, and you've got mimetism, so I have 4 dice, but I'd hit on 6s.
Right.
Or I could use the pistol, hold it sideways, gangster style, and hit you on 12s, but with less damage if I do hit. However, this is me and my dice rolls are terrible, so I'm going to take the extra bump in my ballistic skill and try and hit you on 12s with the pistol twice.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Your shotgun's going to hit me on a 18?
Many. Yeah, it's +6 for the range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ballistic skill 12?
You got no mimetisms on the
No.
Hellcat. Yeah. So 18.
So you've got 1 dice on 18 versus 2 on 12, and I've also been flamethrowered for good measure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's got it switched on, so he's just spinning around with it, really.
Okay. No idea what's going on, just now, just setting fire to anything and everything.
Yes.
Right. Do I survive the flamethrower? Yes. So, you need 18 or less.
I do. Oh, come on. This is points. 16. That's
So I
pretty
need
good.
12s. I need 12s. Nothing else will help me. No, I can't do any maths for that or anything.
9.
I'm going to be unconscious on the floor.
I can breathe again.
Don't know what else I can do really. So I've got irregular orders left, and that's all. One of which is on the Liberto. One of which is on the Morlock down here.
The Katana girl.
Katana girl, yeah. One of which is on the Morlock that's dead, so that one can, go over there somewhere. And the the irregular order that's left on the motorbike. So we'll spend the one on the motorbike girl.
Okay.
She will go 8 inches over here. At some point there will have been a line of sight between the two of us. That way.
Okay.
All we're facing to need to end up. I think we'll cover that way. What do you want to do with the...
I'm dodging on a 13.
Yep.
Or shooting, it's going to be less. Were you...
As I came across here.
So you weren't in cover.
No.
So I'm +3.
-3 for my mimetism.
So I'm straight rolls of 14. It's 5%. 5%. 5%. I'll shoot you.
You're going to shoot me? I might as well shoot you back. I get plus... only within 2 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get +3 for the range. -3 for your cover. I lose a dice. Do you have mimetism on a blue wolf? You don't, do you?
Nope.
So yeah, I've got 3 dice on a 12. This is your 1 on a 14.
Yeah, why not?
At this point, I've got nothing to lose.
No, not really. Okay, so my flame is not burning people anymore, so I'll shoot you on a 6.
So more than 6, less than 12.
12.
That's a critical and a hit, so 3 armor saves. Each damage 13.
I need all that.
You'll need 4s or better.
I'm in cover. Yeah, I'm in cover. And
More than 4s.
yes.
You're fine.
Right.
So we're just trying to keep my lieutenant alive now.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to spend her irregular order. I don't need to measure. She's basically going to nudge to there.
Yep.
Which means, we'll see each other.
Yep.
You're going to shoot me.
Yeah, why not?
I'm going to drop smoke grenade there. So I need 19s. You're within 2 foot.
Yeah. Were you out of cover at any point? I don't think you were.
I'm not, but I can't climb cover anyway. I'm impetuous.
Oh, yeah.
So you basically need
And
1
plus
dice on a
threes.
17 versus my 1 dice on a 19.
Big numbers, but...
We'll roll 1s and 2s.
Okay, 17. 6.
More than 6, less than 19. Or
Oh, that sucks, dude.
So I am dead.
Dead pile. Gross.
Right. I can't get round there now without being seen by Palamilad.
And you can't even run away.
So I'm just going to spend my lieutenant's order to crawl as far back into this corner as I possibly can.
Away from the possessed gecko.
The possessed gecko is going to walk over here, walk up there and shoot me. Caring not for whatever happens in retaliation.
I don't know, you're pretty... Oops. I'm pretty covered there. I'm going to have to kind of go quite a way.
What else you got to do?
Well, you've got cover from the bounty hunter.
Yeah, I'm basically just throwing bodies in the way to try and not let
So
you get to 10.
You've got that one and that one. What's the worst going to happen to that?
It dies.
Yeah.
He's going to die anyway.
Oh no.
He counts as dead at the end of the game regardless. Oh, sorry, hang on. And the second half of the order, after I crawl back there, I will release my fast panda.
Yeah, because then you could
Whiz it over there, then there's a chance I can total control you.
Yeah.
Which might make the difference.
You know what? I think you might have, because that only let me get to about here. Because I think once I'm on top of there, I'm within.
You will be able to shoot it with the thing from over there.
I don't know. It's quite low, isn't it?
I think you're tall enough to be able to see it. Yeah, that's all I can do. That's the second half of my lieutenant's order to try and, eke out something.
Mm.
So, your turn 3.
Yep.
Kill me quickly and make the pain end, or are we going to drag it out?
We're going to drag it out.
We're going to drag it out. Okay.
Drag it out. Okay, so let's use this guy and let's wander him over to here.
Are you about to break the bylaws again?
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to do it worse now because I'm going to put 2 into that one at the start of my movement and 2 into that one.
You
at
have
the
to
end.
pick the same point in your move when you split your burst. So can you see them all from where you are now?
I don't know. You know what?
No, I don't think
No,
you
I
can.
can't.
You
Not
can't.
from both.
You've got to pick one or the other.
That one then.
This one at the back's getting all 3 shots, is it?
That's the important one, I think.
Are you within
Long
2
way
foot?
away.
I don't think you're within 2 foot. Yeah, you want to? I can then get the camera vaguely in the right area. No. So -3 for the range,
-3.
and that's it.
Yeah.
So 11s on 3 dice. Oh, 5 dice. 11s on 4 dice because you are shooting through that saturation zone.
Yeah, because at the
The
start.
point you can see it. Yeah. So 4 dice needing 11s.
It does pay me to shoot fast pandas. 4 times.
Oh yeah, really paid you. Paid you a lot.
2, 3.
Kabloom! Oh well, I think I've lost the game. I think that's pretty much academic at this point. But I'm going to claim the moral high ground for all this abuse to fast pandas.
Yeah, you should. Because 4 shots of it just exploded into many tiny.
Are you now going to use your order pool to use the most effective unit in your army, my tag, to kill me?
Well, what's the worst going to happen? He's died.
Yeah, which we can.
What would you do? Right, I do
Sportingly walk the possessed tag within range of a hacker so you can get it back. That's what I'd do.
Okay, well, yeah, that's what you did. But you didn't know, so you didn't know that was a hacker. I could go over here, but as soon as I pop up over there, I've got 1, 2, 3. Or I could walk round, get rid of the little dude, then
the bike.
and I've got lots of orders, so I think that's what I'm going to do. What's my move? 4-4.
4-4.
So I think I'll go here safely without being seen.
I have nothing I can do about any of this yet.
So that there.
Clunk. Yeah.
Let's take his wounds in possession with him. Ooh, let's start flipping orders. That'd be good.
Second order.
We've done it.
Now you're going to see Pywell before anybody else, I think.
I'm going to see Pywell. I'm going to say cover as well, because you never know, you might shoot back.
Well, I've got nothing to lose at this point, so Pywell will shoot you back with his combi rifle.
Okay, I'm putting all the shots into it.
Okay, Pywell's not in cover.
Not really from that angle.
Do have -6 mimetism.
Okay.
So you're on -3 overall. So you're going to hit me on a 9. I think we're over 16 inches there. So I will hit you on -6. I think it'll be a 5. I don't think we're within 16, are we?
That's 16.
So no, we're not within 16. So yeah, I'm on -6 to hit you.
Can I get a 5? No, I can't.
Can I get a 9?
1. Do I survive?
13?
No.
Big bullets.
Damage 17.
What in there would have been to flash pulse, but oh well. Ho hum.
Spending another order
On my tag. Your tag.
Yeah.
Our tag. It's a shared tag.
Yeah.
We're very sharing on this channel. Clunk. Now you can see the bounty hunter. The bounty hunter has no qualms about shooting a nomad tag. After all, she's a mercenary, so she's going to shoot you with her Red Fury,
I'm going to shoot you with.
the big Mark 12.
Yeah.
At some point, you're out of cover.
I don't care.
I know you don't. I'm not in cover. I've got mimetism, so you're on a flat roll over 12. I'll be within 2 foot. Yeah, so I'll be on 15.
So 15s. And 8.
Ooh, it's not bad. More than 8.
No,
13.
it's not a hit. No, it's not a hit.
Okay, yeah.
+3 -3, you need a 12. So 1 save. 6. You fail. That gets you to 12. That's a second wound. Put another wound on the gecko. Unfortunately, it's my gecko. You're being awfully blasé here about this lack of cover malarkey. It's almost like you don't care.
I do care. We've got a long run for the mowing to come around here to get you.
Okay. I'm going to shoot you again. I need 15s. It's my best option. You're going to need... I am prone behind these barrels. I don't think you can see me yet. You shoot me again.
You're within 16 this time.
You're going to be on 12s again. +3 for the range, -3 for my mimetism. And I get +3.
15s. Oh, yes. Come on, Miss Bounty Hunter.
12.
That's critical. They cancel out.
Another order.
Another order.
We're stomping closer. We're stomping into chain rifle range. That's what we're doing.
Trying to.
Now, do I think you've stomped into flamer template range? Because I rolled a light flamethrower.
Oh yeah.
I think you might have got within light flamethrower range. And what else could I do? I could dodge. Dodge on a 10.
Can I see your lieutenant now?
I'm prone, I don't know.
I think I'm just out.
Don't think I think you have to come a little bit further.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to shoot you with the Red Fury because at some point you were over 8 inches out of cover, so I need 15s. You're going to say you're going to flame chain rifle me, or you're going to shoot me?
What's the damage for the flamer?
15. So the chain rifle will be 15. Sorry.
Yeah, you haven't got many armour on the back.
No, no.
Yeah, let's do the. Oh, you might kill me though.
I might kill you. That's what I'm thinking.
How many orders have you got left? 4.
Plus 2 lieutenants. You can still do it with a Moang.
I don't know.
But yeah, if she's shooting at you, that might make it tough. But she might die as well. This might be a mutual exchange.
Yeah. Let's go with the flame as well.
The chain rifle, you mean?
Yeah, the chain rifle.
So here's the chain rifle in range. Yes. There's no need to check that. That's comfortably going to be in. Yep. Okay, so I have lots of dice. Does the bounty hunter survive? 15 or more needed.
No.
So the bounty hunter's unconscious. Does the bounty hunter hit you? 15. She criticals you as she goes down.
Really good.
So, 2 armour saves.
Hey!
The 8 is a pass, you get to 14, that only gets you to 10, you're going to be unconscious. So, you made me kill my own tag.
I did.
What are we doing now?
A couple of choices. I could try and see how far I get with a Moang.
Which, do we know, he's got plenty of orders to get there.
He's not going to get shot at too
And
much.
he's not going to get shot at all now, really, everyone's dead.
Or do I reset with his own order? Because I'm a lot closer and I can put. And I can see your base through the. So I've only really got to go round here, then I can see your base.
More than 1 order's worth of movement now. So you can't do it without resetting. Well, you've got nothing to lose by going for the reset.
No, I've got nothing to lose by the reset, but I do have to go here. I can't stay here because your base is out of cover, so I do have to go close to this suppression fire.
You might as well go for the reset.
Might as well go for
That'll
the
make
reset.
your mind up for you.
Yep.
So, willpower at -9.
That's a lot, not a lot. 6s. No. 4s.
Okay, let's try and reset. 7.
So, no resets for the Blue Wolf, which means it's the meander of the Moang, yes?
Yeah, pretty much.
How many orders have we got?
4.
4. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to do this, you know.
I don't either.
That's a long walk.
It is. Can I get through that gap?
Yeah, you can climb over those crates, no problem.
So
Just about to there. Clunk.
what?
Clunk. I don't think you're going to do it. I don't think you've got the movement.
I think I'm going to have to go here.
I still don't know if you've got the movement.
I'm just out where he is, so I've got to go here.
Okay then, another order. It's going to come down to the last order if you can kill my LT. You are plenty of distance away from that fast Panda. Okay then, last order for all the points.
4 gets me to here, which is enough to see you.
So now I have a decision to make. That's within 16 inches. So I could shoot you at +3, -3. So I'd be on a flat roll, or I could dodge. So, Interventer. If I dodge, I'm dodging on a 10. If I shoot, I'm hitting on an 11. It's 5% better chance, so I might as well go for the shot. Because your last order, I might as well. If I could get out of the way for, then I would, but no. So, and you're going to shoot me, I assume, a lot with a Spitfire. That many times, okay.
Within 2 foot, you are.
I think we're within 16, but let's just double check.
You cover. So I'm +3, -3. You've got mimetisms or anything?
No mimetism, so you're on a flat roll of 13, and I'm on a flat roll of 11. Can I get an 11? No. Can you miss with all 4, please?
No. 15 misses.
14 misses.
14 misses.
So 1 point of armour, 3 points of cover. So I need to beat 10s. Or, you know, not.
Okay, that is the end of my game.
That's what I've got left. I've got all I have left is the Liberto. Everybody else is dead.
Okay. You could call it.
The Liberto can't do anything with the one order to actually affect anything anyway. So he will just
Run away.
leg it.
Nobody knew he was here anyway.
No. He's not a nomad. He's fighting here as a mercenary. He doesn't want to die for the nomads. Oh, that was rough.
Yeah, seriously, it was that.
That landing.
That landing. She's not very good at willpower, but it was just enough. If I had landed over there, it would have been a totally different story. Should have
kept me gob shut. Should have kept me gob shut.
Yeah, but you haven't because you're a nice guy.
So let's work out. We'll work out the points put on the slide. Or do you want to work them out now? How much have you got left alive? How much did you lose? Did you lose more than 50 points?
I lost the
hacker.
Hacker and no, the bounty hunter
doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
I think you've 10-0'd it. I think you've 10-0'd it because I've got 8 points left.
Yeah, the hacker died.
And you lost 29.
Something like that, 30-ish.
Yeah, so I think you've 10-0'd it. Because I was sneaky and clever and stuff. But isolated doesn't mean a damn thing at the end of the game.
Well, he was dead anyway.
No, I mean though your Hessian and your tags, they're both isolated.
The Hessian wasn't isolated. Got out of it. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he popped up for one, didn't he?
Yeah, he popped up with his own order.
Yeah, so they're isolated. He's isolated. They're fine. Oof. Yeah, totally glad I bought the hacker version of my lieutenant.
The extra 4 points were worth it, were they?
Oh, the extra handful of definitely because
Dao Ying is seriously in Yu Jing. If that's a lieutenant option, there's no point taking anything else.
No, she's awesome, especially with an NCO.
Camouflage token, so she's nice and hidden. Hacker, so if you need to rush an objective at the end, she's got 3 orders of her own.
And if you put her somewhere where you can only get close range with the shotgun.
Yeah, I mean, I had to risk it with the Hellcat to try and take you out to get some points.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm going for a whiskey.
Okay, and on that bombshell, I think we'll say goodbye and
take care, folks. We'll catch you in the next one.
Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like. And if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. It all helps to keep us motivated and raises the profile of our channel and Infinity the game, bringing it to a wider audience. And don't forget, if you're so inclined, you can also find us on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you.